What happens when one of Apple's biggest Chinese suppliers suddenly pivots away from smartphones and moves straight into Nvidia's AI supply chain? Why is a company known for making iPhone glass now buying a manufacturer that builds liquid-cooled server racks for Nvidia's GB200 and GB300 platforms? Is this a warning sign for Apple, a strategic masterstroke for China, or a silent shift in the global AI race? Wherever you live in the world, welcome to the channel. If you want unbiased, documentary-style breakdowns on global tech, subscribe, and let's continue the story. On December 10th, Chinese media broke a surprising story. Lens Technology, one of Apple's biggest suppliers, officially announced plans to acquire PMG International. But this wasn't just a normal takeover. This deal gives Lens control of Yuan's Technology, a company that builds Nvidia-certified AI server racks. Yuan's holds both AVL, which is approved vendor list, and RVL, or recommended vendor list, certifications directly from Nvidia. That means Nvidia trusts this company to build hardware that supports some of the most powerful AI chips on the planet. And now, Lens Technology will own almost all of it. To understand the significance, remember, Lens Technology has always been known for smartphone glass, iPhone components, metal frames, and touch sensors. It was one of Apple's most important hardware partners. So why would a company that built its empire around Apple suddenly pivot into liquid cooling, AI modular racks, and data center components? Because the future is no longer phones. The future is AI, and Lens realizes that depending on Apple alone is no longer safe. Yuan's Technology doesn't make GPUs. It builds the physical infrastructure around them: server racks, chassis, metal molds, thermal modules, cooling systems, mechanical components for Nvidia's GB200 and GB300 platforms. These racks hold Nvidia's most powerful AI accelerators, used in data centers, hyperscalers, and national computing projects. With this acquisition, Lens Technology gains direct entry into Nvidia's ecosystem, immediate access to Taiwan's fintech technology, exposure to high-demand AI server markets, and technology to build liquid-cooled systems. This is not a small upgrade. This is a full pivot into the heart of the global AI hardware race. For years, Lens Technology was heavily dependent on Apple. iPhones, Apple Watches, Macs, all relied on Lens components. But, smartphone growth is slowing. Apple orders fluctuate. Margins have tightened. So, Lens has been quietly preparing its escape route, entering robotics, partnering with AR firms, building materials for smart vehicles, investing in AI glasses, and now, entering AI server infrastructure. This acquisition instantly pushes Lens into one of the fastest-growing markets in the world, AI data centers. The hidden gem in this deal is not the racks, it's the liquid cooling technology. AI chips like Nvidia's GB200 and GB300 generate massive heat. Traditional fans can't handle it anymore. That's why hyperscalers, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Tencent, are moving to liquid-cooled data centers. fintech technology, through Yuan's, already supplies cooling modules for Nvidia, AMD, Foxconn, and several AI hardware companies. With this acquisition, Lens gains access to immersion cooling, cold plate cooling, high-efficiency thermal modules, and next-gen AI cooling designs. This is where the future money is. China is aggressively pushing for semiconductor independence. They don't just need GPUs, they need everything that surrounds the GPUs, from HBM to cooling systems to server chassis. By entering Nvidia's supply chain, Lens Technology is positioning China to stabilize its AI hardware ecosystem, reduce reliance on US suppliers, strengthen domestic technology, and build faster deployment pathways for AI clusters. This acquisition is not just a business transaction. It's a strategic alignment with China's larger AI ambitions. So, what's the real motive behind Lens Technology's sudden jump into Nvidia's world? Is this a warning sign for Apple, that its biggest suppliers are preparing for a future beyond iPhones? Is this China positioning itself to compete in AI data center hardware, a field dominated by the US? Or is this simply the beginning of a new global power shift, where the companies that build AI infrastructure will quietly shape the next decade? One thing is certain: smartphone suppliers are becoming AI suppliers. Glass manufacturers are becoming server manufacturers. And the race for AI dominance is accelerating faster than anyone expected. If you enjoyed this cinematic breakdown, comment below. Do you think Lens Technologies' move is a threat to Apple, or an opportunity for China's AI push? And don't forget to subscribe for more global tech documentaries. Thanks for watching.